From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 9. Presented by Vivo V9. Powered by Renault and Hike.
And it's great to see you viewers once again on the debate. Good evening and welcome. A bunch of anti-nationals in India celebrated a UN report released on the 14th of this month, which slammed India's role in Kashmir. The report, which I'm sorry was released on the 14th of last month, was so biased that only uninformed India haters, and I have to use the word traitors, let them not get oversensitive about it, traitors would have endorsed it. I was amazed that we had so many Mir Jafars in India. People who hate India from the bottom of their hearts while making a living, peddling an Indian passport, and all these people, all these Judases, celebrated the report that slammed India. The Jurassic and racist United Nations is not my issue. I don't give a damn for the UN. The fact that we have so many dangerous anti-nationals on Indian soils is an issue for me. And I'm sure it is an issue for you. Tonight, viewers, the story moves forward. Your channel, Republic TV, reveals that Pakistan had actually scripted and ghost-written the UN report. The UNHRC chief allowed the ISI to feed in and the Pakistan army to dictate the report, which means that these Indian Mir Jafars, the anti-nationals, the people all of India knows as the Tukre Tukre gang, were singing a Pakistani line. Viewers, tonight on your behalf, I will extract an apology from those people who waved the UN report at us and who abused India. Tonight, viewers, I will tell you why the UN report on Kashmir is 1000% fake. And tonight, viewers, I want you to tweet and I want you to tell me, I really want you to tell me this. I want you to tell me, viewers, what you think the punishment should be for those people who fight for Pakistan on Indian soil. What should be the best way to punish them, viewers? I want your suggestions. And viewers, that's an open debate. I'm going to take a couple of calls tonight. Your tweets will be live on the program tonight. The fake UN report, India's #1 talking point. Breaking story, one after the other. Republic TV also told you about 8:30 p.m. today that the Narendra Modi government wants to criminalize and continue to criminalize homosexuality. No channel had that story, broken at 8:30, and we're debating that at 10. All this and more is coming up. It's a packed show and a hot debate, and here are the headlines this Tuesday evening on the debate tonight.
I say it with all humility, but with great pride, that we, the Friends of Kashmir, also have a role in the production of this report.
Republic exposes the Mir Jafars in India. UN Kashmir report was doctored. Pakistani radicalized imam exposes the conspiracy. Republic TV told you a month ago Pakistani government dictated, lobbied and wrote that fake report against India. The Tukre Tukre lobby backed a fake report and gave an alibi to Pakistan. The biggest scam by the Tukre retweet lobby has been exposed tonight.
No, I am told that the government stand is different. Therefore, I am not appearing in that case at all. I can't appear because I have taken a different stand.
And that's the story the government's not telling you. The Narendra Modi government is for criminalizing homosexuality. The AG reveals it. The first channel with the government's position, the Modi government is for the criminalization of homosexuality. And super exclusive only on Republic, the Malaysian government has rewarded Zakir Naik with land deal to relaunch his Peace TV. And viewers, I always say that the truth will eventually come out, and it always does. This was a classic hit job aimed at maligning India. From page 1 to page 41, I told you that the UN report on Kashmir was authored, edited and printed in Pakistan, and the Tukre lobby abused us non-stop and attacked us, wrote against us, and today they're exposed. We got it right, and Pakistan ended up giving away the plot. Tonight, viewers, I start with an exclusive story. Republic is searching for the Tukre gang today that went on a retweet spree. Here is the biggest Tukre scam, and then tonight, let's debate.
On the debate tonight, the truth about United Nations Kashmir report. A lopsided report on Kashmir, blind to the role of Pakistan terror bosses in the valley. The Tukre gang was celebrating.
What is this government doing? You know, this is a diplomatic failure of Modi government.
India should take note and do serious introspection. Why UN body gives such a report?
Republic was the first to expose the UN report's blackout of every Pakistan terror mention. We told you it was a hit job on India. 25 days later, the truth is out and Pakistan has admitted to lobbying against India.
I have personal correspondence with the High Commissioner for Human Rights, email correspondence in which he responded to my personal letter and email saying that he would like to have access to both line of control.
The first time there is a confession as well. Zafar Bangash, who calls himself an imam and is based in Canada, calls himself also a journalist, has come out openly stating that yes, he was in touch with not just the High Commissioner of UN on Human Rights, but also Pakistani diplomats.
But the anti-India gang, the Tukre lobby, which cheered the report, is missing in action.
India knows how that UNHRC functions, and if there are issues, India should take up with UNHRC. And this is not the way to undermine the United Nations.
We questioned them on the report then.
The UN has openly turned pro-terrorist group. It does not even call today, Sushil Pandit, it does not even call the Lashkar-e-Toiba a terrorist group. It does not call the Hizbul Mujahideen a terrorist group. But what baffles me is the silence and hypocrisy of India's pseudo not in my name gang. No protests, no marches, no placards for India and the rights of the forces.
If Pakistan authored the report, we will question the lobby if they don't apologize. Let's debate.
Taslim Rahmani, you were actually supporting Hafiz Saeed. This entire report was written by the ISI and reproduced by the UN. You were supporting Hafiz Saeed. What are you going to do now? And Smita Prakash joining us on the debate can start the debate with her. And by the way, ANI, first news agency, breaking that fantastic story this morning. Hafiz Saeed co-wrote that report. The Lashkar-e-Taiba scripted that report.
Arnab.
People who have killed fellow Indians wrote that report. And you shamelessly went around waving and parading that report. Shame on you if you don't apologize tonight. Yes, Taslim Rahmani.
If you remember, we demanded many times that your
No,
channel
I
had
remember
said that
everything.
Why don't we debate this debate?
I
This
remember
report.
everything.
After 25 days,
Sambit
you find time
Patra.
to
I'm sure
to
Sambit
debate
Patra
this
also
report.
remembers every word you said.
After 25 days, you find.
No,
And we
you
said
said.
it. Just
You
saying that
waived
we
the
reject
UNHRC
this
report.
Doesn't work.
And you abused
said
the government of
that
India.
The government of India must apply a rebuttal of this report. Then you all the government of India was silent those days.
Why?
Don't you remember?
What rebuttal? Sambit Patra. Sambit opening the debate. Sambit with Taslim. Why?
No, why should there be?
They have
No,
the
Mr.
Indian
Taslim
sources.
Rahmani,
They have
I
the
don't
Indian
understand
sources
why
to-
should
to
there be a
prepare
rebuttal
this
to a fake
And
report.
we did not find
Mr.
any
Rahmani,
rebuttal.
both of us should
Today,
not be on
just
other
a
sides. We should
claim
be on
are
the same
debating
side,
this
and the
debate,
side
and
is
still
India.
we are not coming out
Mr.
with
Rahmani,
any
don't
substantial
expose yourself any
evidences against
further.
this report.
Mr. Rahmani,
This is your failure,
Rahmani,
and I
let me
say
complete my
that
point,
this
and I
is
believe
this
both
is our
of us today
diplomatic
on-
failure till date. We have
Our
not come
failure,
out with
okay.
substantial.
Okay, Mr. Rahmani, allow
argument
others
against
to
this
speak.
report.
Mr. Rahmani, let others speak also. Thank you so much. Mr. Arnab, first and foremost, I don't believe as to how the debate that you're conducting today can have two sides today. It has to have one side, and the side is with India. What the Indian government has said that day, that this was a malicious campaign against India, that this was a fake report that has been submitted, absolutely has been validated today. And let me tell you, not Pakistan, but Terroristan has yet again been isolated, has yet again been exposed. Remember, in September 2017, the same state of Terroristan on the floor of United Nations had shown
Shame
a
on you
fake
for doing
picture.
this.
Maliha Lodhi, the permanent
Nishant is on the
member
debate.
of Pakistan.
Is on the national security.
Mr. Patra, how come if something is not suitable to your party, it becomes a fake thing? Why are you questioning the legitimacy of United Nations?
Oh God, this is not fake.
Where you go and deliver a speech that 70 years
Taslim Ramani.
Pakistan se
Taslim Ramani, and there was some-
these gaddars
and now
from-
just because something
Where
is
have you
cropped
got
up,
these
which
gaddars
is not
from?
in
ये
favor
गद्दार को
of
कहाँ
your
से पकड़ के लाए हो,
purpose,
अर्नब
it
गोस्वामी?
becomes an anti-national thing.
ए गद्दार बैठ जाओ
How do you say so, Mr. Sambit Patra,
Where do you
that
get
this
these gaddars
becomes a
from, Mr.
fake
Goswami?
report?
I mean, just look at this gaddar. He's saying that India is a fake country and that Pakistan was right. Look at this gaddar. Look at this gaddar and traitor.
Lost
Look
the
at
line
this
there.
person.
He's lost the line there. He's not reacting because he lost the line there. He lost the line there. Tariq Fateh is on the debate tonight, and Tariq Fateh, Sambit Patra, by the way. Sambit Patra, I want to tell you here, no personal attacks. Remain focused on the issue. Remain focused on the issue, no personal attacks. No personal attacks. Taslim Ramani, hold yourself back. Ramani, hold yourself back. Ramani, hold yourself back.
They attack my country.
Taslim Ramani and Sambit.
These people, I'm going to label these people as gaddar. If these people dare attack my country, I'm not going to leave them.
Sambit Patra.
I'm going to label them gaddars. Yes,
Did we rejoin it?
Mr. Taslim Rahmani, I am attacking Pakistan. If you are so disturbed, attack Pakistan. If you say that what India is saying is false, then I am going to call you a
Incredible
gaddar.
positions being taken on top of the program tonight. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Let's look at the situation very logically. Sambit and Taslim Ramani, hold yourself back. A Pakistani.
I am attacking Pakistan. Why should Indians
Gentlemen,
be disturbed
please.
over here on your panel?
Gentlemen, I can't hear both of you together doing this.
Rahmani be disturbed if I attack Pakistan over
Gentlemen, 1 minute, please. One of you at a time. I want to go by the facts of the case here. And Tariq Fateh is on with us. And by the way, Sambit Patra, you repeat the word Gaddar, Gaddar, Gaddar. You made the point once. Understood. Let others come into the debate. Hold yourself back. No personal attacks tonight. Now the fact is,
Can I just clarify one thing?
Tariq Fateh. Tariq Fateh debating.
Can I just
Tariq Fateh.
Can I just
Tariq
clarify
Fateh with
one
Irfan
thing?
Hafiz Loan and Iftikhar Misgar. Go ahead. Who do you want to speak to? Who are you addressing, Tariq?
I'm addressing generally Indians because many of the critics of the Indian government from India have failed to understand that the UNHCR is not the United Nations. The UNHCR is a Geneva-based group of people fundamentally run by the 55-member Organization of Islamic Countries that is manipulated by Pakistan. The chair of the United Nations Human Rights Commission is, for heaven's sake, a prince. He's not even elected in his own country. This is a farce that happens in Geneva. It is in control of many of the Pakistani appointed intelligence agencies over there. I have spoken at the UNHCR a number of times, and I can tell you, it is a cesspool of snakes and scorpions. Who Pakistan
Ramani is responding. Let's have him on it.
India and isolate it. It is unfortunate that there would be
our
Indians
government did not
defending
allow
the
them.
UNHCR.
They could not come in.
The
So please don't
UNHCR
confuse the
should not
two
be
bodies.
defended by any
Please don't
Indian.
confuse the two bodies.
In principle, I'm just replying a submission which has been given here to the Indian people. I usually don't want to debate with a person like Tariq Fateh, but incidentally, because he is here, he is trying to confuse.
Of course you don't. Your cowardice doesn't allow you to.
UNHRC
You should get ashamed of yourself.
And Fateh,
you live in India and you lobby against
the
India.
chairman of that body has asked permission from both the countries.
Sir, the broader point, Taslim Rahmani. Taslim Rahmani, don't.
They did not come to the country.
Cowardice.
This is a fact.
If you're not a traitor, you're a coward. And I think cowardice is worse than that.
You call Taslim Rahmani a coward out there, you have a right to your position. 1 minute, gentlemen. Question here is, Taslim Rahmani.
No, Arnab, I don't want to debate with this fugitive. And I always evaded to sit with this man. And so please don't let me encounter with him. And don't allow him to
That's your misfortune. You will have to live with it.
By chance, by incident that I am here in this debate, I didn't know that he will be part of this debate. Otherwise, I would not have.
You should have moved over to Pakistan if you want to silence people. If you want to live in a dictatorial government, if you want to live in a land where you do not wish to hear people, go to Pakistan.
This is a misinformation. This is a misinformation to the Indian people. This is a misinformation to the Indian people, and we don't want sermons from a fugitive of his own country.
You are a misinformant.
What is the misinformation? No, gentlemen, let's be very clear. Let's be very clear. 1 minute. Nishan, 1 minute. What is the misinformation? What is the misinformation? Is it true or not that this report was written by the Pakistanis? Is it true or not? Gaurav Arya, I don't know what you're freaking out about. Gaurav Arya will respond to you. Smita is there to respond to you. What are you responding to in this feverish excitement today? Is it true or not? 1 minute. Nishan, you will not shout and listen to me. Everyone calm down now. Calm down. Is it not true? Is it not? First of all, don't shout. I don't like it. You tell me, is it or is it not true?
Who are you to tell me what my country should do? Tariq Fateh, you are a coward Pakistani. Don't tell my countrymen.
I will.
Don't tell.
You are the traitor to India. And that doesn't look you over there. You work for Pakistan.
Pakistan, remain there. Remain there.
I will be as loyal to India as you can never be
of your homeland. Get out. Don't preach Indians.
You don't have a homeland.
Don't preach Indians. You are a coward Pakistani. You are a coward Pakistani. What are you going to tell us about?
In my country, if you love Pakistan, go there.
You are
a dictators.
Bloody coward Pakistani. Don't tell us.
Go to Pakistan. Cross the border. I don't know why India doesn't put in a truck and send you to
Nishad, if you think, 1 minute. Nishad, if you want to think 1 minute, I've heard you now. Now I'm coming in. Enough, gentlemen, calm down. The difference between you and Tariq Fateh, Nishad, is that Tariq Fateh is a Pakistani who lives in Canada and backs India. You are an Indian who lives in India and backs Pakistan. Let me say it plainly to you. Shame on you, Nishad, for backing Pakistan so violently and strongly, repeatedly, night after night, even on a night when I show you the mirror, even on a night when ANI has broken the story, even on a night we have proven here that this UN report was written by the Pakistanis, scripted by the Pakistanis, even on a night when the main protagonist in this case, what are you shouting about? Even on a night, and viewers, this is my problem with the Tukre lobby. This is my problem with the Tukre lobby. Brings me to a more elementary disagreement that I have with these people. Brings me to an elementary disagreement I have with these people. Do not be disloyal to your country. End your disloyalty. That's what I'm asking you tonight. And you think I'm asking you alone?
You and I may have a difference.
It is not a difference. Everyone on. It is not a difference. It is not a difference. It is not a difference or intellectual disagreement. It is not. It is not. It is not. It is not. Hear it from Smita. Hear it from Smita. She'll tell you stop ranting. Hear it from Smita. Hear it from Smita. You hate Republic TV's position. That's your view. Hear it from Smita. She broke the story. The person is on record. The tape is out there. He says, I have the emails. I was in touch with the Pakistanis. I was the conduit between the Pakistanis and the UN. What does this mean? You don't have common sense, Nishant? This means that the UNHCR chief is a compromised man who allowed an interested party to co-write the report against your country, Nishant. Have some shame. Have some shame. You could have said before today, I didn't know, but now that you know, you still support the Pakistanis. What kind of people are you? What kind of people are you? Smita is on the debate with Nishant. Smita, Nishant, everyone on the screen, go ahead. Attacking Tariq Fateh is no answer.
Nishant, may I come in?
Smita and Taslim Ramani.
May I come in? May I?
Go ahead, Smita. They're not going to let you in on your own. You might as well come in on your own. Yes, go ahead.
Look, if there are difference of opinions, it is well understood that we are a democracy and you can have difference of opinion. But what happens here is that in our country, the fault lines that are there, we are waiting for organizations which come up with these kind of biased and eccentric and completely partisan point of view, like what the UNHCR has done. And Tariq Fateh is right. This is an eccentric group of nations. This behaves in such a weird manner that even Donald Trump has said that America wants to exit from the UNHCR. Here was a biased report that came out, and what happened was that in our country, in India, many of us gave benefit of doubt to the UNHCR rather than what our diplomats were saying at the UNHCR, that this was a biased report. Now here is a Pakistani who has come out in the open and boasting about it. It's not as if it has been uncovered. He's boasting about it, that he authored the report along with the Pakistan spokesperson, along with the UNHCR chief, a UNHCR guy who is like, he's a known guy, a serial offender. He leaves aside countries which are known serial offenders in human rights.
The basic question remains.
India.
For last 20, even if it has been doctored by the Pakistanis, what was our response? What was our diplomatic response?
Summit is responding.
Why we are silent? Just saying one sentence.
Correct. May I reply?
Single
May I?
sentence.
No.
Mr. Rahmani, I will reply to that.
You are such a senior.
I will give you the.
Okay, Summit, let's Smita respond. You're an interested party. I'll come into you after Smita responds to him. Go on.
Summit, may I come in?
Is it sufficient?
Smita.
1 second. Look, this is not just about the BJP government. Sambit, please wait. This is a question which has been asked from Mr. Gujral. It was asked after Rajiv Gandhi. It was asked to Mr. Narasimha Rao. This has been asked by people in India from every government, not just the BJP. So Sambit, let me answer out here. It doesn't matter which political party is ruling India today. There are people in India who will take any rotten organization's report and question India's credentials in Kashmir. We, India, which has held regular elections.
Yes, absolutely. Let Nishant hear that.
Yes, there might be times that it is rigged.
If the kind is God, yes, well said.
Absolutely.
Nishant on the right. Nishant on the right.
That's why we
Nishant.
At the outset, we demanded the debate on this report, and we wanted a
But I don't need a Pakistani to preach us. Whatever it is.
Iftikhar Misgar is responding here. Iftikhar Misgar and Sambit Patra. Nishant, calm down. Nishant, calm down. Taslim, you've spoken. So what is the question? 1 minute. Taslim Rahmani,
I have a question.
I put you out of the screen. Now only Iftikhar and Sambit are responding right now. And calm down, gentlemen. Sambit will respond to Iftikhar. And Iftikhar, listen. What is your passport?
Yes.
What is the passport you carry?
Can I just put the
1 minute? No. Sambit. What is the passport you
I have
carry?
no passport. As such, I have no passport.
Which party which party were you a part of before you became a pro-Pakistan anti-national? Which party were you representing?
I was with Jammu Kashmir National Conference.
National Conference. No, 1 minute. So you were with the National Conference. It was a party which participated in a government.
I was. No.
So you're no. So you opportunist. 1 minute. You were.
I was.
So you're an opportunist.
I was.
Now I'm telling you. Is it true or not?
I'm not a opportunist.
Is it true or not? Oh, come on. What is your relationship with Hafiz Saeed? 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 Tell us, the nation wants to know. Is it true or not that you have a relationship with Hafiz Saeed? Do you support Hafiz Saeed? You tell me today. The fact is, don't shout, don't shout.
Upper hand comparatively, that means the Modi's every visit. That means the Modi's every visit goes fertile. He visited every country. And today you are saying that Pakistan has given you the fabricated report. That means Pakistan has the upper hand. And where is your foreign policies lies? You are the failure globally. Globally, your political system is failure, as
Mr.
I
Goswami,
say.
can I please come
Every
in
now
over
and
here?
then. And tell me, Arnab, we are not hypocrites. We are not diplomats. You have given us, you have excused us with Public Safety Act since 1978. You have thrown us this apaspa. And since last 24
Listen,
years,
Iftikhar,
and you have not given us a
Iftikhar, I have
single
two ways to respond to you. Tariq Fateh is responding to you. I think Tariq will give you a fitting reply. Tariq.
Why don't you cross the line of control and go to Pakistan?
Why don't you go exactly?
वहाँ हलवा मिठाई सब कुछ मिलेगा आपको.
Why don't you go to Pakistan?
आप जाइए वहाँ.
Why should I? Why should I go to?
अरे आप पाकिस्तान का झंडा.
Why should I go to?
You are flying the Pakistan flag. Go to Pakistan.
Your eyes.
Open my eyes.
I am not.
You're burning.
I am saying you are the failures globally. Your democratic system is failure.
Listen, you frustrated man. Listen, you frustrated man, Iftikhar. You are a frustrated man. Don't take your frustrations out on television. I'm asking you, Iftikhar, listen. Iftikhar, listen. You are on Indian soil. You are on Indian soil, breathing Indian air, wearing Indian clothes, living off Indian money and eating Indian food. You are eating Indian food, living on Indian money, wearing Indian clothes, on Indian soil, breathing Indian air, and you should be in an Indian jail.
You are using our electricity.
Now.
You are using our resources.
Now.
Leave us today. Leave us.
Now.
If you are using your food, leave us.
Now, Gaurav Arya is responding. Gaurav Arya. One sec. I bring you. First of all, control. One sec. Sambit, okay, Gaurav Arya, you want to respond to him? Go ahead. Go ahead, please. Go on. Viewers, watch the body language of people like Iftikhar Misgar.
There are two things. First of all, Arnab, I'll just take 30 seconds. Now, point number one is that, legally speaking, when you have decided that there is an interested party which has fed the information, no court of law will uphold this report, number one. Number two, there has been a case made in this debate saying that, why didn't India respond? We are a nation of 1.3 billion. We need not respond to every dog that barks. Right? सीधी सादी बात है अर्नब, हमें खुद मुख्तार मुल्क हैं, we are a sovereign nation, we don't have to. Sir, एक मिनट, sir, एक मिनट. Let me speak, sir. Allow me to complete. नहीं,
Don't heckle Gaurav. Don't heckle Gaurav.
No,
don't speak.
We don't have to respond to everything. हमने नहीं करा, नहीं. Yes. No. This is a bunch.
Gaurav in the middle with these two gentlemen. Taslim.
आप मेरी बात नहीं सुनेंगे तो
Taslim and Gaurav.
अगर आप बोलने नहीं देंगे तो बात
Taslim and Gaurav.
आप बोलने नहीं देंगे तो बात कैसे होगी? आप सुनिए. सुनिए एक मिनट तो allow me to complete ना. आपने तो सुनी भी नहीं पूरी बात. आप बात पहले सुनिए मेरी पूरी बात सुनिए. मैंने बोला है कि ये रिपोर्ट है, अब सामने आ गया, पर्दाफाश हो गया, रिपोर्ट है फ्रॉड. This has been fed by the Pakistanis. Once we have condemned the report saying that this report we don't agree with, and maybe the government has sent a rebuttal, maybe it has not sent a rebuttal, I am not aware. But had I been of any consequence to say what should have been done with the report, I would have said ignore it, throw it in the dustbin.
Iftikhar Misgar.
लिखते रहते. Does China respond to such reports? Does America respond to such reports? Nobody responds. हम लोगों को कोई रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं करता.
Gaurav, 1 minute, ask a question. सवाल पूछिए Gaurav, सवाल पूछिए. एक मिनट. Gaurav, सवाल पूछिए इन लोगों को जो भारत में बैठ के भारत के खिलाफ और पाकिस्तान के साथ षड्यंत्र करते हैं. सवाल पूछिए इनको. Ask them a question today, Gaurav. Ask them a question today, Gaurav. want to speak to you, Gaurav. They are heckling you. Don't be heckled. Don't be heckled. Don't be heckled. Don't be heckled. Don't be heckled and ask them a question. Ask them a question tonight. And the question to ask them tonight, don't give in, Gaurav. Don't give in. Don't give in to the heckling tonight. Don't give in to the heckling tonight. The fact of the matter is 1 minute. 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 Taslim Rahmani. Taslim Rahmani quiet. Taslim Rahmani quiet. Taslim Rahmani quiet.
नहीं मैं बताता हूं मैं क्या बोलूंगा मैं बताऊं क्या बोलूंगा मैं ये बोलूंगा कि यशवंत सिन्हा की रिपोर्ट सेल्फ इंटरेस्ट की है आप कल यशवंत सिन्हा को मंत्री बनाइए और रिपोर्ट खुद रिपोर्ट करेंगे
आप बात कीजिए आपने यशवंत सिन्हा की रिपोर्ट पर भी आपने डिबेट नहीं किया
अरे सब ये सब अर्नब ये सब लोग श्रीनगर जाते हैं
कोई रिपोर्ट
आप ये बताइए यशवंत सिन्हा कहां गए कश्मीर में आई वांट टू नो हैज यशवंत सिन्हा ट्रैवल्ड ओवर साउथ कश्मीर हैज ही ट्रैवल्ड ओवर नॉर्थ कश्मीर ये कुछ नहीं गए सर ये कुछ नहीं गए ये श्रीनगर जाते हैं वाजवान खा के वापस आते हैं यहां पे बकवास करते हैं हमारे सामने
अच्छा एक मिनट तस्लीम Rahmani 1 minute Sambit wants to come back to the debate Sambit wants to come back to the debate 1 minute 1 minute 1 minute 1 minute 1 minute now 1 minute gentlemen thank you very much I am coming in right now before Sambit comes in Taslim Rahmani you will take a break sir thank you very much for a minute I take you off air 1 minute calm down सवाल पूछिए इनको तस्लीम रहमानी को पहले tell him to be shant Gaurav tell Taslim to be shant tell Taslim to be shant nudge him Gaurav tell him to be shant thank you back on the screen now question here is the simple question is this simple question can I not have shrieking Nishant for a while Nishant thank you very much Nishant give me a break question is this
निशांत वो फोन जेब में रख लो every debate he picks up the phone and he starts talking
United Nations created this office in 1948
yeah. This also you see
why
Nishant.
did he lie that
listen Google searcher listen Mr. Google searcher
he lied to us in India that is what Pakistanis do he lied this office was created in 1948 by United Nations it is from the UNGA what is Tariq Fateh doing to us
actually 1848
this is the result United Nations HRC created by UNGA in 1948 United Nations created it is there
so what
how does he say that it is a bunch of
it's a cesspool it's a cesspool of Pakistan snakes and scorpions live there
Tariq Fateh stop lying we must not listen to such Pakistan
why are you upset at me
we must not listen to the
okay one second thank you you made the point now I need to go back to the debate viewers the subject of debate I'm going to speak for just 30 seconds thank you very much and do not do this Google search on me you want to Google search India got independence in 1947 Battle of Plassey happened in 1757 you want to show your Google search here doesn't help you you end up looking weak on the debate and uninformed thank you now the question is Sambit Patra 1 minute I asked Dinesh Vashne who's sitting there angrily today because he also supports the Pakistanis despite representing a party called the Communist Party of India not the Communist Party of Pakistan I asked Dinesh Vashne today one question and please listen to me Dinesh Vashne here's my question to you specifically and exclusively for you my question is this my question to Dinesh Vashne is this
two-nation theory in India was given by Sambit Patra's Guruji and so Mahan Veer Savarkar
it's an irrelevant argument I'm not wasting my time
two-nation theory
I'm not wasting my time
it is a failure of the government of India to not to control the UNHRC
Mr. C.
it is a failure of the government of India my government to not to control not to defeat the Pakistani lobby in that area.
Mr. Xi Jinping, बैठ जाइए. Let Arnab ask the questions and we will answer.
Thank you.
We had a issue with Mr. Xi Jinping. In Namibia, which is now Zimbabwe now.
My God, where did you get all
okay,
this?
Thanks. I've had enough entertainment here. One second. I'm coming back to the debate. Thank you. It's getting defocused. My question to Nishant is right now. Nishant will debate with Sambit Patra. Would you go Nishant and Smita Prakash, please. 1 minute. Nishant and Smita Prakash, thank you. Nishant, would you Sambit coming to you in a minute. Would you go to a rapist and ask him, Mr. Rapist, can you please tell me how to draft laws to prevent rape?
Not at all.
Then that's what the UN has done, no? They've gone to Pakistan and told them, how can you tell us to write a report on Kashmir?
No, United Nations.
Oh, come on now, come on. You have no answer to that. Second question is this. Is there any doubt in your mind, Smita Prakash is on the debate. Is there any doubt in your mind that the Pakistani was liaising between the UNHRC and Pakistan? Thank you. Thank you, you're defeated.
Imam Bangash is a nobody. Imam Bangash is a nobody to enter into this matter. That is exactly what.
But he entered into the matter. As per his own admission, he entered into the matter. As per his own admission, if you can be quiet for a while, Imam Bangash, a Pakistani radicalized Imam, was liaisoning between Pakistan and the United Nations. Hence, by being blind to it, you are on Pakistan's side, Smita. Smita.
When United Nations are...
You are blind. You are blind and motivated against your country. You are blind. Can I have everyone on the screen, please? 1 minute.
This thing that India has not responded. India has responded on Tuesday. India's Deputy Permanent Representative Tanmay Lal told the UN Assembly that it was a clear bias. He trashed the report yet again and said that this report was biased. It does not, it requires to be thrown out. I'm sorry that by saying again and again that India has not responded, you are not sticking to the facts.
Taslim Ramani, Taslim.
You are going on repeating what that Imam who said, who you say doesn't have any standing, you are the one who is repeating the Imam's point of view by saying that India doesn't have a local stand-eye.
Taslim Ramani, Taslim my question, Tariq Fateh, Taslim, 1 minute, Taslim, 1 minute. You know, don't speak non-stop. Tariq, don't speak non-stop. Do not speak non-stop. Be quiet, otherwise I'll take you off air. 1 minute. Question is this. Tariq Fateh. Taslim. You don't have a choice. You can't walk out of the program because you don't like Tariq Fateh. That's ridiculous. You don't want to debate with him. You're afraid of him. That's something else.
Yes, I don't like him. Yes,
you may not like him, but he may have a...
I can leave the program.
You may not like him.
Don't put me on this.
Why will I not?
I accommodated him.
Why will I not? I will put you on the program with him. I will.
Don't listen to me.
Yeah, my point is...
I don't want it.
Tariq Fateh.
I don't want to be
Tariq Fateh, tell me. Tariq Fateh, tell Taslim Ramani tonight, is Zafar Bangash who co-authored the UN report, is he a Pakistani ISI man? No. Is he a Pakistani ISI man?
Well, I can't say for sure, but I do know that he represents the Pakistan interest in Canada. He brings out a magazine, used to bring out a magazine called Crescent International.
Stop this.
He's linked
Why should I stop this?
Including the Ayatollahs of Iran. He's linked with the Kashmiri lobby of Lord Nazir in the United Kingdom. It's the European wide.
No. He wants to do a walkout. Let him. No. That's all right. By the way, you want to run away from the debate. You can. Fact is, Tariq Fateh is making points. You're not being able to counter them. You're free to run away from the program. You are free to run away from the program. The question will still be asked of you. Why do Indians like you always support the Pakistani side? Why do you support the Pakistani side? Question here now goes.
I am Indian and you have to think about you.
Well, you are an Indian, but you are not willing to debate on a point with a person who's representing an Indian cause. That's your problem, Tariq Taslim Ramani. Anyway, you are free to walk out of the program, no problem. Nishant and Sambit Patra are on the program. Now Nishant, listen. Nishant, listen. This is turning out to be an interesting debate. Nishant, listen.
Make a few points.
Nishant.
Thereafter, Nishant can answer me. Can I ask a few questions, please?
Go to a rapist to ask a question? No, I should not. How to make a law. So don't ask Tariq Fateh, a Pakistani who's been thrown out of his house, how to behave in India for us. Taslim Rahmani and I, you, everyone, Sambit Patra, our brothers, will take on all Pakistanis. But Mr. Tariq Fateh, you are
meditation ki zarurat hai.
Tell me what fingered, how did you finger
subah yoga kara,
live in Vancouver.
Meditate kare.
Did a Pakistani...
It's bad for your heart.
Did a Pakistani write the report?
Leave me.
Did a Pakistani write the report?
Nishant,
did a Pakistani write the report? Did a Pakistani write the report? Did a Pakistani write the report? Okay, Gaurav Arya. Did a Pakistani write the report? Let's ask the question repeatedly to this man. Did a Pakistani write the report that you're supporting?
Absolutely 100%.
Did a Pakistani write the report you're supporting?
Dictated by Pakistanis. 100%. This is a Pakistani report, and Arnab, I want to state one thing. जब से तारिक फतेह साहब डिबेट में आए हैं, इन सब लोगों को सांप क्यों सूंघ गया, मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा.
Pakistani telling us what to do.
एक मिनट साहब, आप थोड़ा सा तमीज से बात करें ना, तहजीब से बात करें प्लीज.
जब हमारे मेजर और जनरल
क्यों ऐसे उल्टे सीधे वर्ड्स का इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं? अरे सर, आपसे इतना एहतराम से, इतने तमीज से बात कर रहे हैं, और आपसे बुजुर्ग हैं, थोड़ा सा आराम से बात कर लीजिए सर प्लीज. आई रिक्वेस्ट यू, डोंट से दैट. मेरा अर्नब ये सवाल है कि तारिक फतेह साहब जब से रिपोर्ट आए हैं, उन्होंने सिर्फ इंडिया की बात करी और कुछ बात नहीं करी. एक पैनलिस्ट
उल्टा सीधा
छोड़ के चला गया,
और मैं एक्सेप्ट कर
एक को ब्लड प्रेशर हो रहा है. ये तारिक फतेह के आने से हुआ क्या है कि ये सब लोग इतने ज्यादा परेशान हो गए? अर्नब, आई वांट टू आस्क यू व्हाट हैज हैपेंड.
तारिक फतेह,
ये लोग इतने परेशान क्यों हैं?
तारिक फतेह के आने से
मेजर गौरव आर्य, आपके तो लोग कसीदे पढ़ते हैं देशभक्ति के, आप एक पाकिस्तानी की प्रीचिंग सुन रहे हैं, वो भी झूठी. मैंने साबित करी. उसने प्रोग्राम के शुरुआत में बोला कि ये यूनाइटेड नेशंस का
सर, मैं एक बात बताऊं,
शुरुआत से झूठ बोला.
मैं एक बात बताऊं सर, आज मैं पूरे देश के सामने एक बात कहना चाहता हूं आपको. मैं मुझसे बड़े हैं उम्र में तारिक फतेह साहब, मैं उनको अपना दोस्त नहीं कह सकता क्योंकि मुझसे बहुत बड़े उम्र में, मेरे फादर की उम्र के. लेकिन मैं आपको बताऊं, जिसको आप पाकिस्तानी कहते हैं ना, इस आदमी के दिल के अंदर भारत के लिए जितना प्यार है, उनकी काफी सारी व्यूज हैं जिससे मैं डिसएग्री करता हूं, लेकिन जितना तारिक फतेह साहब के दिल में भारत के लिए प्यार है सर, आम भारतीय के दिल में नहीं होगा. ही लव्स इंडिया दैट मच, एंड आई हैव बीन ऑन विद हिम सो मेनी टाइम्स ऑन सो मेनी डिबेट्स. He takes India's side, और जितने देशभक्ति के साथ ये बोलते हैं आवाज बुलंद करके, सर कोई नहीं बोलता. बाकी इनके ठीक है, मैं कई जगह डिसएग्री भी करता हूं, लेकिन इनकी देशभक्ति के ऊपर आप ये पाकिस्तानी पाकिस्तानी कहते हैं.
Question is Dinesh Vashni. Question is what does this boil down to? What does this boil down to? What does this boil down to?
आपको कुछ नहीं बोलूंगा, क्योंकि अगर मैंने बोला तो मेरी देशभक्ति आएगी, आपकी देशभक्ति के लिए कोई सवाल नहीं करूंगा.
नहीं, आप ये इस बात का सवाल तो एक है. Did the ISI write the report? Irfan Hafiz Loan and Iftikhar Misgar. You tell me today, let's be very factual about it. Did the ISI write the report? Did the ISI write the report to the two guests in Srinagar tonight? Let's ask the question. Did the ISI write the report? To Irfan Hafiz Loan and Iftikhar Misgar. Nishant, thanks. Nishant, this report was written by a Pakistani with ISI links, true or false? Simple.
That is proved by a Satna arrest.
Now can I reply?
Was the report co-written by the ISI?
United Nations report on human rights on the ground that it is biased. It lacks mandate, jurisdiction, that it doesn't fall within the definition of armed conflict, that it was based on unverified, reports. Now, your position today is that it is
I have no position.
lobbied by
I have no position. My only position is Irfan Loan. My position is that the report was written by the ISI, yes or no, and hence anybody who is supporting the report is supporting the ISI, yes or no. Simple. That's my point.
Your accusation
was the report written by the Pakistani ISI?
Let me complete.
Did the ISI write the report? Yes or no?
I'm coming to the point.
Did the ISI write the report?
Yes. See, it's.
Did the ISI write the report? Did the ISI write the report? Did Zafar Bangash openly admit that he was in touch with the ISI?
Today you won't be ill-tempered.
Did Zafar Bangash?
At least, please don't
Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
We are not trying to create.
Now, what I'm
No,
trying
Dinesh
to say
Vashni.
is, please don't be ill-tempered. Your accusations
Dinesh Vashni.
are false.
Dinesh Vashni, you are from the Communist Party of India and not from the Communist Party of Pakistan. I want to remind you. Your party leader D. Raja said.
Respond to me and inform to us.
I don't understand.
Yes, we have an issue with the UNHRC. We had issues and we still have. But we cannot ridicule the entire United Nations. We cannot.
I don't care about the UN. I'm asking you whether this report. Did you support a Pakistani report? No. Dinesh Vashni, is this a Pakistani report? 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 Is it a Pakistani report? Dinesh Vashni, a Pakistani radicalized imam went open about his lobbying, saying, I responded to him, Zaid Rad Al Hussain of the UNHCR, after taking instructions from the Foreign Office spokesperson of Pakistan, which proves that the entire report was ghost-written by Pakistan. You must be feeling really foolish. You must be feeling really foolish today that you went around supporting a Pakistani report for the last 2 weeks.
It may be possible.
How can you?
Arnab, you only love your wife. This is a problem.
No, I'm asking you. No, 1 minute.
Arnab. I am asking you one question. Even what you say is correct. Let the government of India come categorically, Ministry of External Affairs, that this report is tutored by Pakistan and United Nations is wrong. UNHRC are wrong.
They've said that. Why?
Let the government of India
The government has already said that. I want you to apologize. The government has made that clear. You apologize now.
Did you see the video?
Okay, Samit Dinesh Vashni and Smita.
Four on air. You have the BJP spokesperson. Why should someone else act as a BJP spokesperson when I am present over here, Mr. Goswami? No one else should act as a BJP spokesperson when the BJP spokesperson is present over here. Allow the BJP spokesperson to speak. The number one. First and foremost, Mr. Goswami, I think these politically illiterate representatives present over here are not aware of their own country's stand. These politically illiterate spokesperson did not hear what the MEA said the very first day that this fake report was out. The MEA came out and said that this was a wrong, a fake, a malicious report. Did Mr. Dinesh Varsne hear it? And today Mr. Dinesh Varsne, rather than attacking Pakistan, is attacking Mr. Modi and attacking the Indian government. That's why I call them Gaddar, Mr. Goswami. That's why I call them
Nishant on the right.
That's why they behave as traitors. These are seditious people. These are people who have always defamed India. These are people who would not speak out against Pakistan. Mr. Nishant, I feel like exposing you tonight, Mr. Nishant. I'm ashamed that I'm sharing the same dais with traitors like you. I'm ashamed that people like you have acted as, you are acting as...
Did you say, no, 1 minute, Nishant, put a full stop on yourself, Nishant, I know you can hear me. Nishant, listen, you are an anti-India gang.
You need not.
No. Why are you so persistently anti-India? What do you hate about your country? What do you hate about your? You are the Tukre lobby. You are the Tukre lobby.
Or rather, are they being paid by Hafiz Saeed? Is my question. Are you getting some money from LET, Mr. Nishant?
Never say that.
No, are you being paid by the LET? It appears now that, of course, the way you are shouting for LET, the way you are shouting and supporting Hafiz Saeed, I sometimes doubt that you are a lobby which is receiving money from the ISI and the LET.
No. Was there a campaign created? No. I'd like to talk to the viewers for a minute. 1 minute. Nishant. Now for a minute, and then I'll go to Iftikhar. I want you to think now about why I am raising this issue today. Frankly, viewers, if you ask me, I think the United Nations is racist, Jurassic, and irrelevant. It should be completely packed up. We should not even seek a seat in the UN Security Council because it has become irrelevant for this country. However, why am I picking on the subject? I am deliberately picking on the subject because I hold a view that there is a group of Indians who make a living by abusing India. These are the people who will never ask why a global, so-called global group will say India is the worst place to live for women and not Saudi Arabia or any other country where women seen in the presence of another man are given 25 lashes in public. 1 minute, where women are stoned on the streets. They will never speak against them. There is a group. No, Nishant, if I'm hurting your conscience, let me. I want to hurt your conscience. I want to prick your conscience. I want to know whether you have a conscience. I want to know whether people like you have a conscience. You peddle lies. You consistently abuse your country, and Sambit is correct in asking you what is your motivation. Are you doing it out of... Are you doing it because you are bitter? Are you doing it because you hate India? Or is there some other motivation? Now, Nishant, listen to me.
Why a narrative that I am anti-India?
Now, Nishant,
Current
listen.
government is anti-India.
Now, Nishant, listen.
Mr. Goswami,
No.
BBC, she speaks against India. And these people support Arundhati Rai. Today Pakistan attacks India and these people support Pakistan. I mean, I'm astonished whom I'm debating with. I'm debating with Indians or am I debating with Pakistanis? I mean, even Pakistan guests who come to your panel are far more supportive of Indian causes than these people.
Smita, I want to come back, reduce the volume. I want to get Smita in to drive some sense, Smita, into Nishant. No, 1 minute. I'll give it one more try. You see, you are not innocent. You are not innocent. You are part of a wider conspiracy. And I just will say one line, then hand it over to Smita. Maybe she can drive some sense into you because you appear to be absolutely beyond any sense today. You are speaking nonsense. I don't use harsh language ever on my program. But today I'll say it. You are a repository of nonsense. Listen to me. Jignesh Mewani took the UN report and he said, share it widely. Where is he now? What is that anti-India fellow, Umar Khalid, spinning fake murder theories? Where is he now? Where is Kavita Krishnan now? This anti-India gang that consistently plonks itself on our soil but continues to deride it must tell us today what their view is on the fact that the UN report they were peddling is a Pakistani ghost-written report. Hurts you, Smita?
Celebrated or nonsense should be questioned. Don't have to say that who is responsible.
Look, two lies which are being peddled. Two lies which are being peddled on the show. One is that the MEA has two lies which are being peddled on the show. One is that the MEA has not responded to this. I'm sorry, the Ministry of External Affairs has at the UN. They have trashed the report. One, that. The second thing which is going on being said is that, that they have a local stand. I'm sorry, they do not have a local stand. Today, what is necessary is for India to turn around and say, we don't need a UN military observer in Srinagar. Instead of going one step forward, we are going two steps backwards, and we are trying to justify, at least some people are trying to justify that what Maliha Lodhi and gang, that doctored report that they put forward might have some truth to it, and that India might have to examine something that has come out in that report. They have not at any point of time talked about Hizbul Mujahideen. They have not at any point of time talked about Pakistan-sponsored terrorism in Kashmir. They have, UNOMA has talked about Pakistan-sponsored terrorism in Afghanistan, but they do not talk about that in Kashmir. So this kind of a document, you are giving credence to it and saying that India should respond. India need not respond, but has responded. So instead of supporting the Indian government, regardless of which political party is in governance, you should be supporting the Ministry of External Affairs.
Do you say that there is no human rights violation in Kashmir?
To say that Kashmir does not have...
Do you say that there is no way any human rights violation in Kashmir?
There is a conflict which is going on in Kashmir. I'm sorry, every time there is a human rights violation, there is a court of inquiry, whether it is by the army or whether it is by the police.
I can say that there is no human rights violation absolutely whatsoever it can be. Yes, there is no human rights violation in Kashmir. Remember, as far as human rights violation is concerned, I have seen through various news channels the videos. Remember what the Republic had shown the video. Our army people with rifles, etc., moving and the stone pelters.
Don't make people will vote you again.
But the army
people will vote you again. Don't make temple. Don't make Ram Mandir. Don't make Ram Mandir.
Innocent civilians of Jammu and Kashmir. I'm astonished that these traitors can go to the extent of pointing fingers towards the Indian army. How dare you?
I think somewhere the Tukre lobby has become anti-national only because there is one view. Remember this, Dinesh Vashni. Remember this, Nishant. You hate Modi, that's one thing. Leave that aside. But beyond the point of time, to be parroting a Pakistani line is something that tests our patience. I thank you all for joining me on that great, big, exclusive story broken by ANI today. And we are coming up with debate number 2 in a couple of minutes. See you on the other side.